We are in 2026 trying to capture value from AI, but we are stuck in a 2010 operating model especially for GBS.
Yeah.
Do you agree with that? What are you seeing from an IBM perspective?
So first, thank you, Saurabh and HFS for bringing us together. This is a great closed-door event to share our perspective. I fully agree. And I think having spent now 28 years in BPO and having seen every avatar, you're right. People are struggling with what does it mean? How do I implement? It's not about technology that you start with. It is you start with where the workflows are broken, where the problems are occurring, where the connected tissue is not happening. And this is where I think GBS leaders are really struggling because they created shared services and GBS where they co-located different functions, but they never connected the finance to supply chain to marketing to operations. And this is where I think IBM Business Orchestration Services is paving the way, because it's very simple to present a slick presentation and say, I can do it for you, but have you drank your own Kool-Aid? And IBM did. As you know, we are very, very proud of our IBM Client Zero story, where we created that connected tissue for our own internal, very complex organization, 400,000 people. And what it came out is $4.5 billion in real hardcore savings that were reported to the street. It is not left to right pocket. That allowed us to do M&A. But what it created for our clients and advisors is we have now 3,000 agentic solutions which are on one single platform called IBM Consulting Advantage, where companies can move from intelligent operations or process automation to really moving to that true business orchestration services. So yes, I do agree.
So you mentioned Business Orchestration Services. Is that the new BPO for IBM? Is that the new name? And why Business Orchestration Services versus something else?
Yeah. So I went through a lot of emotional trauma on what should I name it, because you've gone from business process outsourcing to BPS to intelligent operations, but none of that makes sense today when I really talk to the GBS leaders and say, what's your number one struggle? They're saying we cannot create that orchestration layer that AI offers, which is reimagining your operations, your business models, creating that connected tissue from when supply chain is disrupting. How does your cost of finance changes? How does your customer experience changes? Just to give you an example, I moved my chief of staff from India. Earlier, it would have taken me 3 months to just follow through. In this, I went on my Ask HR platform and just said, this is the ID, this is the person I want to move to New York. The 43 different agents went in, right? Relocation, visa, and in 2 weeks, I had a full status update on when is she going to move here. Now, that's what I call customer experience, right? And that is truly that orchestration layer that is not even success factor is in criteria. So our people, they woke up on a Monday morning, Friday they were on, work day, Monday they were on success factors. Nobody realized that because the layer of engagement was not the ERP, but what's an orchestrate. And that's what I call as real transformation.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic, Yogi. Let me get a little personal.
Yeah.
Now you mentioned you've been in this industry for what, 28 years. And personally, I feel like I have not seen this kind of change in my 30 years or 25 years of experience of being an analyst, advisor. What are you doing differently personally now, Yogi, to keep yourself up to date, to manage not just a human workforce, but an agentic workforce, to manage all these client expectations and everything else? How are you changing yourself as a leader?
It's a great question. I think the best way to describe is be empathetic with your clients. What do they really need instead of just selling them what sells, right? And when I talk to leaders like in the room here, they created these silos, but they couldn't connect the wire through each of them. So I'm helping them transform that model to say, can I use my 3,000 agentic solutions to really help you out? But if somebody comes to me for labor arbitrage and can you do productivity, what I'm learning to do is say no to that, because that's bottom of the barrel. I don't want to do that. So as a leader, I think where I'm driving the IBM BPO as a business orchestration services to be truly meaningfully agentic for them and using that IBM Client Zero story to transcend them. And we have done that for many, many companies. Like Reckitt, we moved their cost of finance from 3.7% to under 1%. What it means is 550 million pounds of working capital freed up, right? It is not some automation we did. For many other companies, we've done the similar. I can give you examples Many, but
No, that's fantastic, Yogi. So learning to say no is an important skill set. But as always, Yogi, it's a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you for being with us.
Thank you, Saurabh. Pleasure meeting you.